Welcome to the How Good It Can Get podcast, where we dive deep into the transformative journey from surviving to thriving. Join me, your host, Andrea Rice, on this empowering exploration of mindfulness, spirituality, and unlocking your full potential. Let me show you just how good it can get. Hello and welcome back to the How Good It Can Get podcast. I'm your host, Andrea Rice, and I am so thrilled to be back today with all of you. Thank you to everyone who has tuned in and taken a listen to any of the episodes. They have now been downloaded in over 12 countries, which is pretty amazing to me. So hello, Russia, Canada, the UK, India. Hello to everyone out there across the globe. And before we get started today, I did want to tell you guys that I spent a little bit of time yesterday updating the How Good It Can Get website. So go to howgooditcanget.com, check it out. It's refreshed. And while you're there, go ahead and subscribe so that you can get new blog posts and events delivered directly to your inbox when new things come out. So I would appreciate that. Go on over to howgooditcanget.com. So we have talked a lot about how everything is energy, and I've talked about it on the podcast. And if you follow me on Instagram at An Abundant Universe, I have done some reels and just some commentary about how everything is energy, from our thoughts, our words, to the clothes we wear. Everything in our life carries an energy and a vibration. And with that in mind, I wanted to talk a little bit about Feng Shui. And I wanted to talk about it because it really plays a part in our overall energy. So let me start by telling you a little bit about what Feng Shui is. And Feng Shui directly translates to wind water, and it's a Chinese philosophical system focused on harmonizing individuals with their surrounding environment. So I'm sure you've heard of Feng Shui, and this is not going to be a deep dive, just kind of an overview about what it is. And the goal with Feng Shui is to create balance in your life by arranging spaces in a way that attract positive energy or qi, right? Because everything is energy and we want positive energy. And everything in the environment, whether it's your home or your office, it emits qi, which is energy, and its flow affects your well-being, your relationships, your health, your career, your finances. Everything is interconnected, and Feng Shui focuses on 5 different elements: fire, wood, water, earth, and metal. And fire represents energy, visibility, and passion. And wood encourages growth, cooperation, creativity. Water symbolizes insight, flow, and inspiration. Earth provides stability, grounding, nourishment. And then metal promotes clarity, calmness, and planning. So all of these different elements play a part in your environment. And really, your home is an extension of your personal energy, isn't it? So let's think about that. I know my ex-mother-in-law does not listen to this podcast, so I feel like I can use that as an example. Have you ever been to someone's home and you walk in and it's just cluttered and maybe dirty and just stuff everywhere, and you just don't feel comfortable? You don't feel at ease. It's because there's so much negative energy there, right? Clutter creates a lot of negative energy. And if you take nothing else away from Feng Shui, the one thing that they always start out with is, before you do anything else, before you worry about the different elements or the placement of something, the first thing to do is declutter. Go from room to room to room in your home and declutter, because that is the foundation. And we spend so much time focusing on the internal, focusing on our mind, our thoughts, our vibration. But it doesn't matter how much work you do in that area. If you walk into a space and you are spending hours and hours a day in a space that has very little positive energy and very little positive energy flow. And Feng Shui teaches you how to make sure the energy in your home is positive and that it is flowing. So we don't want to undo all the work we spend so much time working on ourselves. We don't want to undo that when we come into our home. Your home is an extension of your personal energy. And when you align the elements in your space, it not only impacts your environment, but also heals your internal energies, clearing emotional and physical blockages. Starting with areas like the entryway or bedroom can help you better understand the energetic flow in your life. Decluttering, like I said, is often the first recommendation because stagnant energy created by clutter can hinder the flow of positive chi. If you head on over to an Abundant Universe on Instagram, I have provided in the link tree a free downloadable. You don't have to give your email address or anything. It's just a free downloadable that gives you some basics about what Feng Shui is. And this podcast today isn't a deep dive. It's really just a light overview of how everything is interconnected. And Feng Shui emphasizes the interconnectedness of all things, our emotions, our homes, our health. And by changing our physical space, you begin to change the internal energies that drive emotional, mental, and spiritual healing. And the alignment between your environment and your energy can lead to profound personal growth. But the flip side of that is it's hard to get profound personal growth no matter how much internal work you're doing, if at the end of the day, you come into an environment that is cluttered, where energy does not flow. One of the things I love the most about Feng Shui is like it gives you tips for each area of the home. For example, the entryway, the front door is crucial for inviting good energy into your home. That makes sense, right? And a lot of times they recommend having some kind of a water feature at the front door because water promotes wealth and positivity. And it's not only really about the inside of your house, but what does the walkway into your home look like? Is it free of debris and clutter? Do you have just stuff in the driveway? Do you have things laying across the sidewalk? You want to make sure that you have a clear, positive energy flow into your home. It's all about energy and creating a positive energy flow. So, like I said, I am not going to do a deep dive into Feng Shui here because there is so much you could learn about it, right? Volumes and volumes and volumes. But the big thing I want you to take away is the interconnectedness of everything. And we put so much importance on healing ourselves and having a positive mindset, positive energy, positive vibration. It's important to know that your home is an extension of you. So if you can do nothing else, look around your home. Where can you declutter? Because that is the foundation. That is the starting point. So if you do nothing else, just declutter and you will see that the energy in your home will be lighter and happier. And you're not undoing all of the internal work that you're spending your time and energy on. So go out there, go get that free downloadable at an Abundant Universe in the link tree. And I just think it's an interesting topic. And there's so much out there on the internet about it. So if it's something that interests you, go out there, take a look, see what you can learn. And if you have found that decluttering or rearranging some things in your home has had a positive impact on your mental, emotional, or physical well-being, go ahead and send me a message at an Abundant Universe. I would love to hear about it. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.
You've been listening to the How Good It Can Get podcast. Remember, the power to transform your life is within you. So stay mindful, stay empowered, and keep embracing how good it can get.